Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome to your week of July 26th, 2021 tarot reading. We're going into August here, but thank you for being here. Oh, my Lord. Thank you for being here, Aquarius. We're going to fly into your reading here in just a second, but just remember that these are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make something fit that doesn't, eh? And we'll just be here and we'll have some fun now, won't we? All right, so what do we got here for you? Your general vibe card is the Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. That's a fantastic way to start, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So a lot of luck coming this week. I like that. So let's get into your spread proper here. A lot of luck here. A lot of luck. Yeah. It's nice. I've been seeing a lot of rabbits around my place too. Maybe you have too. Maybe that's a sign of luck. Hopefully, maybe especially for you in this upcoming week. So let's get a look at what we got for you here, Aquarius. In your past, we've got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a card of solitude, rest, recovery. So it seems like you've been in the past here, recently, or maybe a little further back, you've been in kind of a recover mode, trying to get some of your juice back here. And I can tell you, you know, that's never a bad time to rest up, in my opinion. I feel like a few too many people out there go, you know, and you don't take enough time to rest and recover so that you can last longer, right? In your present, we got the King of Swords. So maybe you're taking a little more in the present, a little more of a kind of a logical look at things. Like I just said, maybe you are in the mindset of, if I just don't take time to rest, I'm going to burn out. Burn out, and then what, right? I'm burned out and I can't work, or I can't do whatever, I can't enjoy myself, and like I'll just be a grumpy Gus all the time, right? So no offense to any Gus's out there. My parents have a dog named Gus, and he's a little bit of a grump if you're not patting him all the time. But either way here, just taking a little more of a, you know, analytical, factual approach with things, being like, okay, well, you know what, if I'm not taking this rest and recovery, which was good for me here, how am I going to be able to go 100%, right? How am I going to be at my best if I'm worn down all the time? So I like that. Oh, wonderful. In your future, we've got the Queen of Swords. So the King and Queen of Swords, that's funny. They came out one right behind the other too. That's interesting. So wow. But with the King and Queen of Swords here, they're a divine counterpart. So perhaps you and your partner might be in this kind of approach where you're both being very honest and, you know, factual and truthful with each other, or just with the world in general. Could also be you're encountering a divine counterpart this week as well, or in the future here. Just with the King and Queen of Swords are like divine counterparts, as all the kings and their respective queens. But it's sort of with the King and Queen of Swords, they're not as much of a good couple as the rest of them are. So you're not looking at like a super awesome couple like the King and Queen of Cups or Wands or Pentacles, right? But with these two, they're a little more honest and truthful with things, right? They're pretty nice that way. So it looks like your future, even if you're not looking for romance or you already have romance, it's very honest and very truthful and very factual here. So I like that. That's awesome. And this is leading to an outcome of the Eight of Pentacles, which is kind of hard work, trying to master a craft, really focusing down on something as well. So like I say, if you're burnt out all the time, you can't master something, right? You can't give it your all to go out and become what you want to become, right? Like whether that's mastering your job that you already have, or mastering something else that you have on your mind. Like let's say if you have a side business or something else that's maybe not your main source of income or what have you. This is just sort of saying, like, if you can't be straight about yourself and you need that recovery time and you're just not honest about that and you don't take it, you can't master something. You'll always kind of be lagging behind or not quite grasping concepts the way that you should. So I like that so far. That's pretty self-explanatory. And with the Rabbit Spirit here saying now is a lucky time. Now is probably a lucky time to be resting and recovering, and maybe a good time for this revelation to come about. So we just got a pop out for you here, Aquarius. That we're not taking all that. That was too much. So we'll get you the rest of your clarifiers here in just a second, Aquarius. But before we do, of course, thank you so much for being here and spending some time with me. I appreciate it so much. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you for being here. Of course, if you want to help out the channel more, you can like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, share this video with other Aquariuses or whoever you feel like sharing it with, and check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos as well after this one, and see what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. Hopefully everything's going good over there too. So thank you again, and let's see what else we got here for your clarifier. So the Knight of Swords was our pop out here. And the Knight of Swords is the knight that kind of takes action. They're the go, go, go knight, right? They're just pedal to the metal here. So I feel like, again, you might have been in that mode where you're setting yourself up to kind of burn out. And you really need this recovery time to counterbalance that. So I like that. That's good. It's nice to be proactive, but sometimes you can be a little too proactive, right? You can't make this up, eh? So there's the tower. The tower represents a big change, a change that needs to happen, a change that is going to happen. Again, like I was talking about here, you might be in a state where you've been just taking action so much in the past that it's burning you out, and it's just you're constantly on the go. And here it's like you need to take a change and realize you're needing to make this change to realize that you need to recover. You can't be like this all the time. So you need that big time, that big lead in of a recovery time to get back to this. Maybe you need to be balancing that out a little more, right? So I like that. And maybe now it's just a lucky time to realize this before something more serious happens, right? A lot of swords here. We got the Ace of Swords coming up now as well. The Ace of Swords means that you can overcome any challenge that comes your way. You've got all the tools you need. Doesn't mean it's always going to be easy, but you can overcome them. And again, with these two are very much about honesty. The King and the Knight of the King and the Queen of Swords. Very much about honesty, clarity, having a clear vision. Here, it's like you know that this isn't working, right? You know that it's leaving you in a bad way. So obviously you need to do something about this. You need to correct this a bit. So, and lastly, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles is Leo popping in with the Strength card. Very interesting because we're moving into Leo, like the sun is moving into Leo. So we're into their phase of the year. So, you know, that's a good time for that. The Strength card is all about harnessing your strengths, using your strengths as best as possible. You know, show of strength rather than Cancer with the Chariot card, which is you actively taking action, much like the Knight of Swords would, to show strength that way. It's more of a like a show of strength, right? Someone sees how strong you are, like, wow, you can do this, you must be so strong, right? Rather than you taking action to prove how strong you are, right? So with this, it's just saying you need to use your strengths to master something, and you can't be at your strongest, you can't be at the best you are if you're so worn out from taking action that you need to rest all the time. So like I say, change needs to happen. You know it needs to happen. You need to be honest with yourself so that you can overcome these challenges and be strong when you go to master whatever it is that you're trying to master in this world, and that'll be different for everybody. And like I said, now is a lucky time. Maybe it's a good time to get this checkup call here, this reality check, so that you don't have something happen where you completely burn out and have something a little more serious happen than just being kind of tired and a little burnout. So that's all I got for you this week, Aquarius. I hope that helps you out. Remember, take it a little easy. It doesn't have to be a go, go, go all the time, right? So thank you for being here, Aquarius. I appreciate it so much. Remember, you can do all that extra stuff. Helps out the channel, like liking, subscribing, sharing the video, checking out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos after this one. And thank you again for being here, Aquarius, and I hope to see you in the next video.